I come from a family where girls were never supposed to work. When I started Mama Earth, it's a male-dominated industry.
Yeah.
They used to say कि यार आप फैक्ट्री में कैसे आएंगी, आप ऐसे कपड़े पहन के नहीं आ सकती हैं, हम फाइनेंशियल किससे बात करेंगे. वरुण and I working together as couples, and सबसे बड़ा डाउट होता था कि यार कल अगर आप दोनों की नहीं बनी और you get divorced, what will happen to the business? ठीक है, आपने पैसे नहीं देने, कोई बात नहीं, हम किसी और को ढूंढेंगे, आप डाइवोर्स तो मत कराओ. We are very happy in our married life.
Good morning, everyone. Well, time to go to office, but not without my power breakfast. Being a traveler, content creator, managing my business, and a mother, it's important that I am a multi-lifer too, who's healthy, motivated, and is ready to play all the roles. पर उसके लिए I have to follow good habits like a nutritious breakfast, daily workout, and of course my daily dose of Centrum multivitamins that will give my body what it really needs. हर सुबह एक नई opportunity है to start something new. उसी तरह मैंने शुरुआत की है एक brand new show की, which is Centrum presents Power Breakfast. Your nutrition matters. Let's welcome co-founder, Chief Innovation Officer, and Chief Mama Officer at Mama Earth, Ghazal Alag. Hi Ghazal, welcome to Power Breakfast.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we are meeting at 9 in the morning and Ghazal has already had one meeting. I don't know how early she woke up, and then she has lined up about 4 to 5 meetings. So is that a usual day in Ghazal's life?
Yes, this one is relatively freer because I have an event to go to in the evening. Otherwise, my day starts at 6 in the morning.
Okay.
Ideally, when I'm traveling, my first meeting would be between 7 and 7:30.
Okay.
And then goes on till 7:30 in the evening minimum.
आज हमारी मीटिंग के लिए क्रू और मैं हम सब बहुत जल्दी उठे हैं, thanks to you. But I want to know, आपको इतनी एनर्जी आती कहाँ से है?
Over time, I've realized that once you become a mother, you need even more energy because उससे पहले you're just taking care of yourself, right? आप अकेले हो, आपने सिर्फ अपना ध्यान रखना है. Now the fact that I have 2 kids, I need a lot more energy. So a lot of it starts with the food that I intake, the workout that I do. I think working out is underrated. It actually gives you more energy to be able to be more productive throughout the day. Uske ilawa, I think I also, now I've started taking a lot of multivitamins because 30 plus, you need that. 35 plus, other side of 30 is how you call it. Like the power of taking folic acid to boost iron in your body really works well for you. I've realized this in the last 4 months and that has really helped bring up my energy levels.
You know, it's interesting you talk about it because most women think that their diet is enough, you know, जो हम खा रहे हैं. But then how did you realize that you need more than what your diet is?
Yearly health checkups.
Yeah.
That's something that I do every year. And that helps me give a health check of what are the vitals, how are they moving. And I realized that I was very low, 1 on iron, 2nd calcium. So slowly and steadily that metric started to drop down. And that's when I realized that whatever food I'm intaking, for it to be able to even get absorbed better in my body, there are certain multivitamins that really help, right? So for example, importance of vitamin D, calcium, folic acid, these are my staples. And now I've very recently started something called probiotics for my gut health as well.
Wow.
So that has really worked, and with that, because I do strength training when I work out, I've also started incorporating protein, which is a protein powder apart from the protein that I take from food. Double ho gayi hai energy in the last 6 months. Yeah, I can feel the difference when I'm in office, when I'm at home with kids. I usually used to come back at 6 in the evening and be very, very tired. Now I have full energy to give to my kids another 2 hours of power-packed, playful, cuddles and everything. And they love it and I love it too.
Wow, that's amazing. And you clearly seem to be very well informed about what your body really needs. Tell me, are there any daily habits that you've inculcated, like a power breakfast?
After surviving, food is the next big thing that I love. I can't survive without food. I will never skip my breakfast, no matter what.
Okay.
Even if I'm on the run, I need that. Even if it's just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I will pull away every thought that I have in my mind, just focus on the food that I'm eating. I just feel it works better for your body when you eat it like that. My breakfast is usually packed with eggs.
Okay.
I love them. And I also think that they are the right source of protein to be intaken. I eat very little carbs. Again, there's a certain order in which you're supposed to eat food. So it should start with fiber, followed by protein, and then followed by a little bit of carbs if you want to. Any kind of protein, chicken, eggs, etc. is what my staple is. And I love it. The only thing that I can't have, and I've stopped having, is sugar. I love meetha. I'm, coming from Chandigarh, a Punjabi family, the way they treat you, and I've grown up on laddus and gulab jamuns and jalebi rabdi. And now I've realized the sugar is not as good for you.
How long have you been off sugar?
8-9 months now.
What about your tea,
sugar.
coffee,
So
nothing?
Like cheat sugar days, which is once in a month. Yes, that's like one small portion size of sweet, and that also I ensure that I'm having my fiber first, I'm having my protein first, a little bit of carb, I'm filling myself up so that wo meethe ki na jagah itni si bache to itna sahi khaya jaye. So that's my hack. But yeah, 8 months no sugar. I've dropped 10 kgs from where I was. Strength training, that's like been the secret ke 7 a.m. se leke 9 p.m. in the night, if I have to be on the toes and keep running and doing the work, I am able to do that.
Okay, we have lots to learn from Ghazal. Clearly, lots of health tips coming in. Are you ready for breakfast? Is it time for your breakfast yet?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, so let's begin. So our breakfast is here. We are at Butterfly High, and they have specially curated a breakfast menu for us, which they usually don't. So we've got cut fruits, upma, poha, paneer paratha. We've got farm fresh salad, Caesar salad, Nutella pancake, egg mushroom omelette, and of course we have sandwich, veg as well as chicken. Let's begin. I'm sure Chandigarh में breakfast इससे तो अलग ही होता होगा. Chole bhature, aloo paratha.
Exactly. Chandigarh also not limited outside food, but mama ke haath ke paranthe, mama ke haath ki pav bhaji, and like that lavish breakfast that she makes, and it's nostalgic, na. So that's an exception that I take. Whenever I go to Chandigarh, ek parantha to main pakka khati the day I land, but mama ke haath.
So we're going to play a fun game which is called Do or Ditch. Okay. I'm going to give you a few choices, and you've got to tell me if you would do or you would ditch.
All right.
Taking the stairs instead of the elevator.
Taking the stairs.
Do. Okay. Eating dessert after lunch or dinner every day.
No, ditch. Once a month.
Okay. 30 minutes workout every day.
Do.
Cold shower in the morning.
No, ditch. I've tried it and I don't know how do others do it, but oh my god, it gives you the shock of your life. I know it should be a do, but I would ditch it.
Same here actually. I would take a hot shower even on a hot summer day. So yeah. Digital detox.
Do. I do it.
You do it? When and how?
I do it every week for at least 6 to 8 hours at a stretch over a weekend.
Skipping breakfast.
Ditch. You have to have your breakfast.
Okay.
Very important.
Drinking a glass of red wine every night.
Every night, ditch. Twice in a month, do.
Okay. Going for a walk after every meal.
Should do, but I don't do, so ditch.
Using a standing desk at work.
Yeah, we have that in our office.
Oh, you do?
So we do.
Okay, interesting. Watching TV while exercising.
Ditch. No, like never. Even if I have an option and you have those screens on the equipments in the gym, I specifically make it a point to turn it off. The time when you're working out, you can actually do so much more mentally. In that void, deep thinking, strategizing, just relaxing. You can choose what mode in your brain you want to press. But screen is a no-no. It just takes away so much from us.
Skipping meals to save time.
Ditch. I hate to do it, but then some days you got to do it. So yeah.
Okay, but not bad. But do you come from a family of entrepreneurs?
My dad was in business, and it was like a family business. So all 3 brothers, including my grandfather, etc., were in the same business. I've learned a lot from my father. Of course, he's an entrepreneur, but then a business that comes with the family, and then you're whatever, second generation. But I learned my first lessons in entrepreneurship from him. Calculations and billings and kitna jana hai, kitna bachna chahiye. So the first lesson that he taught me was after adding, subtracting and doing everything, yahan pe jitna paisa bachega, that's the profit that we make. Money comes home only when this number shows up. Otherwise, jahan pe jo marzi calculation ho rahi hai, it goes back into the business, right? So that was my first lesson, and I think when I started Mama Earth, बड़े शुरू से ही हमें ये पता था कि यार like with a clear vision to when is it that we'll become profitable is something that we chased.
What about your mom? Was she a housewife? Was she working when you were growing up?
So I've seen a lot while growing up, from coming from a family who's affluent and like considered to be one of the best families living in Chandigarh, to eventually coming to a place where we lost all the wealth and we were struggling. When we were doing well, she was a housewife. Her full focus was on raising kids. And I come from a family where girls were never supposed to work. वो कहते थे कि लड़की अगर काम कर रही है मतलब फैमिली में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. And I've seen my mother, standing up, taking a ground and saying that my daughters are going to study and my daughters are going to do whatever they want in life. She always had this aspiration. She wanted to become a news anchor. She used to take up a newspaper and read, and really well. And I've seen her doing that, practicing that in front of a mirror, right?
Yeah.
Even while she knew that she can't take it up because she got married in this family. So I think उनका जो अपना aspiration था, she wanted to fulfill that on me and my sister. She did, but she played very different roles in our lives. I think when the family was struggling through the money problem and like the brothers had separated and it was an unfair split of wealth, right? So my father sort of broke down because he used to trust his brother a lot. At that point of time, I saw my mother stand up, right? She brought in all the gold, she sold it, she brought in money. She said, let's restart the business with this. She helped Papa a lot, and then I saw जब वो दोनों इकट्ठे आए तो वो एक और एक 11 का क्या मतलब होता है? That's the time when I realized that they brought us back to where we were, gave us all the comforts, sent us to the best schools, gave us proper education, and then also said that you know what, you got to go out and you got to work, because being independent is the best thing that you can do for your own self. Very subtle things that if you want to take your own decisions in life, you have to make your own money. I started taking tuitions very early on because I wanted to earn my own pocket money so that I'm able to spend it the way I want. I took up a job very early while I was graduation. I hadn't even completed my graduation when I took up that job. Papa को initially लगता था कि यार क्यों कर रही है? We are okay. I can give you money. But Mama was very clear that let her do that.
You also mentioned how you were interested in a couple of things, you know, be it painting or even sports, and you realized that you wanted to be independent.
Yeah.
Do you remember which was your first paycheck or the first job? कितनी कमाई थी आपकी और क्या किया आपने उससे?
Just gave my board exams, cleared it with good marks, and then all the aunties around in the society feel कि ये बच्ची तो बहुत अच्छी है.
The colony aunties played a big role then.
Oh yeah. The confidence that they showed in me was another level. They were like, we are going to send our kids to her. आप mentor करो, आप guide करो. I was like, okay, मैं इनको रोज पढ़ाऊंगी. That's fine. 45 minutes every day, but I will charge.
Yeah. Oh,
like why not?
Of course.
That was my first, not a paycheck. वो cash ही आता था, but that was my first income. It was like what, 2,000, 2,500 in a month for 2 kids, 3 kids, and they were siblings. So that's it. But I was so proud of myself that I'm making this money, and now I can buy this dress that I want, and I can go out with my friends wherever I want, and I don't have to ask for money. And first official paycheck came from my first corporate training that I took up, and this is when I was in second year of my graduation. Job interview khula tha NIIT mein, which is where I was studying. And when I saw this job opening, I knew that I'm not eligible. I'm not even a graduate. Papers dikhane hote, what will I show? But I thought that let me just try giving an interview. I'll get to know interview hota kaise hai. I gave the interview and I cleared it. So I went back. I said, see, I'm not a graduate, but I really want this opportunity. So give me one chance.
Yeah.
I delivered a session. All of these people were like older people, 45 years plus.
And you've not even graduated.
I've not even graduated.
You're a corporate trainer. Wow.
And I go there with all of this confidence.
Yeah.
मैं आपको बताऊंगी आप अपना काम better कैसे कर सकते हो. I have built a software on which I'll train you. It is not necessary that you have to learn something to be able to get a job into that field. You can actually learn on the go. And my life has revolved around that principle. Be it this corporate training, be it the tuitions that I was taking, be it the painting that I picked up as a passion for Mama Earth. I was an artist, I was painting and I was selling my works. Or be it starting Mama Earth. All of my jobs I've learned on the go. That is so empowering because you're not then biased that I haven't done this and I can't pick this. Now I have that confidence here. If I want to do anything in life,
Yeah.
and I give it my full focus and dedication, सीख लूँगी मैं. I can figure it out.
Yeah. Well, we've spoken a lot about work. Okay, and as entrepreneurs or as just multitaskers, we definitely need to take care of our health and nutrition, just like you mentioned at the start. So let's jump on to our segment, which is Centrum Presents Your Nutrition Matters. I want to know, was there a turning point in your life when you realized that you got to prioritize your health over anything else?
I think that turning point happened when I became a mother of two. I knew that I had to give far more back at home. And also because there were other kids who were growing at work, which were my 5 other brands,
Yeah.
I also had to give far more energy there. And when I get my yearly health checkups done, that's the time when I realized that a few metrics and very basic things like calcium में deficiency आ गई, vitamin D में deficiency आ गई, B12 में deficiency आ गई. So I started taking all of these multivitamins. My go-to, which I don't skip for a single day, is folic acid because I am slightly anemic, so I need that to boost iron.
Right.
Calcium, very, very important. And other than that, once a month, that vitamin D that I take.
Okay.
Then my energy levels have gone up like crazy. It is not funny. I also got surprised the first week when I felt so energetic and I was like, I've taken care of work, I've taken care of kids, now you tell me you have to go to party, I can go to party, like I can rock it, right? So that's the difference that I saw in my health, in my vitals, in my energy levels.
Good habits actually begin from what the mother is practicing at home. I want to know, have your kids also imbibed any of the habits that you follow?
यार kids को habits में डालना takes a lot of time. वो अलग से एक जंग है जो मैं लड़ रही हूँ घर पे. But one habit that I've been able to inculcate in both my kids, my 2-year as well as my 9-year-old, is taking calcium. Both of them are in football. My 9-year-old, 3 days of the week has 6 hours of training in a day apart from school. For the kids to be able to work like that, and in football it's so high on physical activity when it comes to your legs. His knees started paining because he was playing, right? Ankle, etc. I can at least see that the complaints have gone down.
Yeah.
For it to visibly show, I think it'll take a little more time.
Yeah, it's interesting that you talk about calcium. और हम हमेशा अपनी moms या mother-in-laws को देखते हैं, complain करते हैं घुटनों में दर्द हो रहा है या कहीं, you know. And my mother-in-law, in fact, takes a lot of multivitamins and always tells me also to take. And she mentioned that, after 30, if you actually take, it helps you much better as you are aging.
Yeah.
So is that something that for your bone health, anything in specific that you do or you realize that you must do?
As a mother, you have to take care of so many people around you.
Yeah.
You have your parents, you have your kids, you have your husband, and to be able to take care of all of them, you have to take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
If you're not healthy, if you're not happy, you can't give that energy back. So for me, when I started seeing that because of some of these little pains here and there, I was taking away time from my kids that I could have spent with them playing, is what really hit me hard. And I said that no, this is not going to work. I need to take all of my multivitamins. Calcium is very, very important. Like you go to at any age, go to a doctor, get your bone health checked, and 99% they will ask you to start having calcium if you're over 30.
Right.
So if it is that important, you better have it and make it a habit. It's for your own good.
And as a woman entrepreneur, did you face any barriers when you were out there making a pitch? Or do you think, is there a perception about women entrepreneurs that they don't understand numbers or anything like that? Did you have any instance like that?
I think when I got into business, let alone a woman or not a woman, as an entrepreneur, I was very insecure. Yes, there are challenges for women. For women to be able to be taken seriously, it did require a bit of work back then. That said, it has gotten much better today because people have led by setting an example. So back then, I still remember that a lot of partners that you want to work with, people who are in manufacturing, people who are in packaging, etc. It's a male-dominated industry.
Yeah.
For you to be able to go and have a conversation itself used to be a challenge because they used to say कि यार आप फैक्ट्री में कैसे आएंगी, आप ऐसे कपड़े पहन के नहीं आ सकती हैं, and आप अपने टीम में से किसी मेल बंदे को लेके आइए, हम फाइनेंशियल किससे बात करेंगे. And when I used to say कि मेरे से बात करेंगे, I could see the discomfort on their face. It took me time to get them to a place where, you know, then eventually they thought that I was in the decision making position. Even on the investor front, I think a lot of doubts around, not as much around me being a woman, but Varun and I working together as couples. And सबसे बड़ा doubt होता था कि यार वो तो ठीक है, but कल अगर आप दोनों की नहीं बनी और you get divorced, what will happen to the business? And we're like,
You
यार
get
आप
that
ऐसे,
kind of questions?
yes,
Really?
absolutely, both Varun and I, and we used to say कि यार ठीक है आपने पैसे नहीं देने, कोई बात नहीं, हम किसी और को ढूंढेंगे, आप divorce तो मत कराओ, we are very happy in our married life. So conversations like those
But
have
झगड़े
also
तो होते
happened.
होंगे because you guys are like working together, and I think a difference of opinion is bound to happen.
But it is also fun. I think
Yeah.
when you're working with your partner and you've been married for so long, you know each other so well,
Yeah.
right? And you can choose to play each other out.
Yeah.
मतलब कौन सी चीज उसको disappoint करेगी, कौन सी चीज से मैं उसको मना सकती हूँ, या what is it that will work, right? I think I played on that early on, but then very soon we realized कि यार this difference of opinion
Yeah.
needs to be respected on either side.
True.
So we divided work. We said, you know, this is the role that you take up. All executive decisions around these 3 areas, you're the one who will take the
Yeah.
decision. I will have a point of view. I will present it, but then
Yeah.
eventual call and final decision is yours.
Right.
And on the product side, innovation side, community side, I said, I'm going to be the one who's going to take the decision. So if you
Right.
have any feedback, please share. I will value it. But the final call stays with me. And I think over the last 5 years, we've respected that.
Okay.
And that has really worked well.
Yeah.
I think the
okay.
other thing which has really worked well is communicating honestly.
Yeah.
Very important, because as individuals, you're on your own learning curve, your own journeys, right? You will have very different insecurities, you will have very different things that you're thinking about. Being able to respect that and not say that I am more tired, you are more tired, or I am more insecure, no, मुझे तो ये भी tension होती है, ये I think that didn't work. Having honest conversations on what's making you happy, what's troubling you,
Yeah.
how can I help? Once you start doing that, the relationship becomes far more stronger.
So even in terms of marketing and reaching out to the right target audience, I know that Mama Earth was one of the first few brands to actually tap into the influencer space. And, you know, actually picking the right influencers who resonate with the brand. You know, how did that journey come about?
जब हमने मामा स्टार्ट किया था तो ये इंसाइट थी that mothers trust other mothers more than they trust brands. Instagram was not as big as it is today.
Yeah.
Vlogs नहीं होते थे, blogs होते थे. People used to write articles on their views, their
Yeah.
opinions, what they like. So we tapped onto that. We started with blogs. And as we moved on in our journey, I like clearly remember Varun और मैंने after 6 months Sunday को छुट्टी ली थी. And we woke up in the morning, we went for breakfast and we suddenly realized कि एक product out of stock चला गया है and sales had gone through the roof and we didn't know क्या हुआ है. And then after a lot of work, we realized there was this one influencer who had gone live on YouTube. He had genuinely picked up the product and talked about it. This person was FitTuber.
Right, okay.
And his influence was so much that overnight the product went out of stock. That was the first time where we realized that this insight is not just linked to mothers trusting other mothers, but
Yeah.
millennials trusting other millennials more than they trust brands. They are the first people to send us any kind of feedback if we are not doing well.
Yeah.
Either on product or on marketing, anywhere where we go wrong, they are the ones who come talk to us. So they are also our closest consumers.
And giving feedback to you all the
Absolutely,
time.
on every product.
You know, it's been 7 years, 7 to 8 years since
7
Mama
years.
Earth has started, and I'm sure you know the trajectory has been great. But every business has its own share of challenges. If you can recall the most challenging period for your business, and how did you deal with the situation?
I think the most challenging time that I've seen in this entire journey is the time when we decided to take the company public. We had filed, there's something called DRHP which needs to be filed, which we did on 30th December. And it requires a lot of work, lot of your bandwidth, lot of your team's bandwidth. So 30th December को file करके, Varun and I thought we'll take the kids out for a short New Year vacation for 2-3 days to Goa. And 31st night, some of these rumors started doing the round that Mama Earth ने DRHP file किया and they're seeking this valuation, a number that we had nothing to do with. And that went so viral and scoop, but like people believe, and we went out on social media, we said that this is not a number that we ascribe to, but people just don't want to listen. Even media tries to get those clickbaity lines which can get attention and which can get clicks, right? So it worked really against us. It was incorrect information. And second, we were being counseled that once you've filed the DRHP, you can't talk about it. Varun and I have been those founders who've always been very honest and true. We've been out there talking about our journey so that others can learn कि यार मुश्किल होता है, but इतना भी मुश्किल नहीं होता कि आप try नहीं करो. And that time we went quiet. And it took us 6 to 8 months to eventually come out of it, to then present our side of the story. But by then, I think it was too late for people to really understand. I've also now found that noise is one, but anything which has the impact of harming my business, that is something that I just cannot take. I'm not that person. You can't take it for your child.
Yeah.
You will go out there and you will fight for it. I will fight for my business.
Absolutely.
As well.
Protective mother for
Yes.
business or for your kids.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But is that what you regret, that you should have clarified back then? Is that what you're saying? That because that could be a learning for a lot of us. Is clarification important?
Absolutely, yes. I did clarify, but I clarified on my social handles by posting
Right.
a text piece. I should have gone out when people were asking us to get interviewed around that piece. I should have gone out and spoken about it, is what I feel.
Right.
Why to leave it to any kind of doubt?
Right.
जब नहीं है सच तो जाके बोल देना था ना कि नहीं है सच, क्या हो जाता? It was just that this journey is so new and you have so many people working with you. You have a different set of lawyers, you have an agency that's working with you, then you have SEBI guidelines that you have to follow. And sometimes in those so many different new rules changing you to be who you are from how you've been, right? To becoming somebody else. आप भी confuse हो जाते हो और फिर आपको लगता है कि यार अगर वो कह रहे हैं वो experts हैं तो सुन लेते हैं. But I do feel that we did a mistake. We made a mistake. We should have spoken about it. And anybody who's going through any such phase where you feel कि यार information ही incorrect है.
True.
तो बताओ लोगों को. Otherwise, when we don't speak, it gets taken as it's true.
Absolutely. Right. What's the ambition that Ghazal is working with right now? What do you want to achieve next?
Oh God, there is so much to do. So different ambitions on different sides. I think with my kids, I want to be a more involved, present mother. I've taken some time away from them in the last 8 months because we took the company public. We did a lot of work there.
Yeah.
I want to be in a position where I'm able to give a lot back to them as well in terms of time. And on the work front, I think I want to make Hunasa Consumer, which now houses Mamaearth and 5 more brands, to become the #1 choice of consumers when it comes to anything beauty and personal care.
Yeah.
And that's a grand vision, right? It requires a lot of work. So we are on it. We are going to keep crafting.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for your lovely company for the Power Breakfast, which we're going to finish now.
Yeah.
And because you take such good care of your health, we would like to give you something.
Oh, how sweet.
Here's a beautifully curated multivitamin hamper for you.
Thank you. Thank you. And I loved our conversation. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.